video, we're going to tackle a couple of subjects about these Democrats on the left. And one is going to be why the Dems always double down. You know, we had the election recently, and they lost pretty badly, and they were pretty unhappy. So what do? They doubled down. Oh, that's a winning strategy. I personally think the reason they always double down is because they cannot stand to admit they are wrong. That's one thing they must never do. They must never, ever, ever admit they're wrong or walk things back or, admit a weakness. And also, I said it's plain stubbornness, and it's also a matter of bending people to their will. Now, if we look back into history, in the Bible, there's a very good story that shows why doubling down and trying to rule with a fist of iron is a very bad idea. Now, after the reign of Solomon and his son was next, I think it was Rehoboam? Anyway, his son talked to the advisors. The old advisors told him to be nice to the people and treat them well. And then the young men, his friends, told him to rule the people with a rod of iron and make their work hard and give them a rough time. And so he listened to the young advisors and told the people, I'm going to make your lives miserable. You're going to have a hard time. You'll be harder. I'll be harder than my father. And so for that little stunt, he lost 10 of the 12 tribes of Israel. So then he was only left to be king over 2 tribes for his nasty behavior. And it served him right. And now this is the same kind of thing that the Democrats have been doing. They have been trying to say they're going to rule with a fist of iron, and they're not only going to lose 10 tribes, they're going to lose all of America. And it is rightly deserved. If you notice one thing about the Democrats is they always take what they want. Or at least they attempt to take what they want. So I believe that the conservatives and the regular people need to be bolder. We need to be bolder and stronger about the things we want. We are too wishy-washy and too cowardly. We need to set our goals, set our dreams, and say, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to get. And the left is not shy. They are not shy at all. And so, no more shyness, conservatives. Be strong. Another thing I was going to say about the current Biden occupation of our nation. I said, I try to be a little bit undercover sometimes. For instance, with the masks. I do have some masks, and I will wear them around town somewhat. And just to fool the left-wing element. So there's not much left-wing around here, but just to fool them. Make them think, oh, she's obeying us. She's an ally. I am just trying to fool them. I am being completely undercover. And you may have noticed that I do try to tread easily on my YouTube channel. The way I see it is when we're occupied, we have to be a little bit careful and go by some of the rules of our occupiers. But not all of them, just enough to keep ourselves in the public eye, in the fight. Because, there's got to be undergrounds, you can't always combat the corruption head on, because then they would just knock you down, and then your usefulness to everyone would be ruined. So by being cautious and by being careful, and like I said, walking around these terms, these vax and jabs terms, and the COVID terms they want to eliminate off of YouTube, we are, keeping ourselves in the fight, and we're also being careful so that, we can come at them from another angle, still use our underground techniques, and just not let them. So basically, they're not going to win, even though they'd like to think they would win. But they're not. So, we need to, I admire everyone who's trying to go out there and, confront the dragons and the giants. I said, my style is a little bit more subtle, and that's why you don't see me coming at them head on this channel with all the topics that they would ban me for. So I'm just trying to be careful and a little cautious and a little bit undercover, as it were. So, all right. Well, thank you for watching. You take care and let freedom ring.